Good morning, everyone. Today we're still working on determining main idea and supporting details in nonfiction text. Today on Class Kick, you'll have another page like this one, and then you'll also have a couple different ones, which I'll show you in just a second. You're going to start by reading the paragraph. You can read it out loud. You can read it to yourself. I prefer to read it out loud just because it helps me hear what I'm reading and it helps me to understand it better. That's the way I learn. So I'm going to read this one out loud, and then we're going to talk about figuring out the main idea and then figuring out what sentences were written that support that main idea. So here we go. Kelsey arrived home from work late one night. She opened her front door, and all her friends jumped out and screamed, "Surprise!" They threw her a surprise party to celebrate her birthday. Kelsey was so surprised she dropped her things on the ground. Her friends gave her a party hat. They all ate cake together in the living room while listening to music. Kelsey couldn't believe what a wonderful party her friends had planned. She felt very lucky. Okay, so what is that paragraph mostly about? Well, it's talking about how Kelsey's friends threw her a surprise party. So, my main idea is going to be that Kelsey's friends threw her a surprise party. So I need to grab my highlighter, that's this tool right here, and then I need to change the color. Remember, we're highlighting the main idea in red. So, which sentence in here tells us that they threw her a surprise party? It's not the first one this time. It's this one. They threw her a surprise party to celebrate her birthday. Okay, that's our main idea. It's what the paragraph is mostly talking about. It's the most important information that the author wants to give us. Now we need to find the details that support the fact we know she's having a surprise party. So I'm going to change my highlighter color to blue because we highlight our supporting details in blue. It says so in the directions. So how do I know? What happened to make me think it was a surprise party? Well, she was surprised. They yelled surprise. So I'm going to highlight surprise. And because they yelled it, Kelsey was so surprised she dropped her things to the ground. That's a detail sentence that supports the idea that her friends threw her a surprise party. What's another thing that they did to make us think it was a surprise party? Well, they gave her a party hat. Party hats to me say, hey, that's definitely a surprise party or a birthday party. What else did they do? Well, they all ate cake. Generally, we have cake at a party. What else? Let's see. They ate cake together in the living room while listening to music. Kelsey couldn't believe what a wonderful party her friends had planned. She felt very lucky. Okay, so our main idea is that they threw her a surprise party. Our supporting details, they yelled surprise and she dropped all of her things on the ground. They gave her a party hat. They all ate cake. All of these things to me say party. So I'm going to go back up here and get my arrow so I can move things around. Down here at the bottom, you have your pieces to move. So we said the main idea was they threw her a surprise party to celebrate her birthday. That was the main idea. So it's going to go in the main idea box. It's what the whole paragraph was about. And what were our details? She was so surprised she dropped her things to the floor. They gave her a hat, and they all had cake. Those are our details that support the idea that they were throwing her a surprise party. Okay, when you do your work today, this is going to be your example page. So if you need to come back and look at it, it's slide number 2. To move to the next slide, I'm going to touch this arrow. You have one to do here. It's about Taco Tuesday. Yay, Taco Tuesday. And then on this page, it looks a little different. You don't have any pieces to move around. Instead, you have a box to type into. So you're still going to highlight the main idea and the supporting details, and then you're going to type them out. So a little bit different than normal. And then you have a passage. It's a little bit longer. Same idea. I want you to highlight the main idea in red, highlight the supporting details in blue. If you forget, it's right here. Let me go ahead and highlight those so we don't miss them. Blue is supporting details. Red is main idea. And then at the bottom, you're also going to type in your supporting detail and main idea sentences. We did one like this as a quiz on Friday. So those are your assignments today in reading. Remember, the main idea is what the author feels is the most important information for you to have. So what is that passage all about? Remember, it's in sentence form, not just a couple words. So when you're typing, make sure you type out the full sentence. Otherwise, you're giving me the topic, not the main idea. I want the main idea, please. And then you need to find sentences in your paragraphs that support that main idea that you found. What did the author say to make you think, or what did they do to make you think that that was the main idea? Okay, good luck with this. Have fun.